We are still stuck in the room, but now we have the ability to move around.
Oh no. Oh, the drugs. Did they wear off? Oh man. Shoot me up, doctor.
Right. Right. We are reliving these days.
Oh, we're on the balcony?
Okay, hold up a second. We're on 9. But we jumped a couple. Let me just go back. Right. Right. Okay. We were jumping in between Iris's life before and Watcher's life after. We saw the argument. We got to see Iris here with the 3 secretaries. Vice and the unknown yellow one.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is her own little mini occupant. And then in here, and we commented on this book being Zhao's
diary, right?
Yep. And we lamented Iris for it, I believe. That's a weird little lighting effect that was popping up.
There's a shadow in the corner.
Little shadow in the corner. You see that, huh? Yeah. Weird. Yeah. What are we targeting? There we are.
Tell her there's no more cell connection here. So if she's trying to reach us, she can't.
2048.
And the lapchung is under her bed. Locked up because of all the crazies trying to break in. She better not be going to bed with wet hair. Probably no water left by the time she's back anyway. Make sure she knows we suffered. Are you listening? Did you hear me?
How am I gonna remember all that? Why don't you just say it?
Because she'll listen to you.
Jesus Christ.
Write it down if you're going to forget.
Or just be normal.
Saisikan.
What? What's your goddamn problem?
You don't even know when or if Iris will watch these.
Why wouldn't she?
And just so rooted in everything not emotional. Everything physical. This is where things are. This is what you gotta do. Yeah. This is where food is. This is where you gotta, Don't
ask how are you.
Don't share your feelings. Yeah. Never exist in the world of the non-physical. Keep it grounded. What's your love language? Acts of service! Oh my god. Yeah. No, my mom is like hard acts of service.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Saying things, that's nice. Hugs are cute, that's cool, whatever. You gotta go cut the lawn.
Do some action.
That is what a selfless, amazing child. You're the best. Oh, did you wash the car and put up the tempo?
Clean up the dishes?
You are the chosen son. You are the hero. Yeah. Nice, cute drawing. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. What have you done for me lately?
Huh? She said she'd come back, didn't she?
Yes, but you know this area is dangerous.
And she's immune. No excuse. We can't bury ourselves.
Datla.
I didn't raise a liar.
Okay, can you just press record?
It's been on this whole time.
Oof.
God damn it, Clara. Muy, me again. It's Monday, around noontime.
I forgot it was Clara.
62, I guess, since you left. How are you?
So 2 months or so.
Bet you she's annoying those soldiers. Talking back. Speaking of which,
Okay.
Headless occupant trying to copy what it sees. Unable to get the details right. Giant space Zhao
Everybody's dead.
killing the 50 for Iris. Is this the conversation?
It's so quiet. You're all so still.
So she had the secretaries this early.
I guess so.
This is pretty early into the quarantine. Yeah. So, the first point of communication that we know on the timeline is after the dance, right?
The first point of communication
Between Iris and the occupants. When Zhao is being chased down the street.
Okay, so I mean, you guess like contact, point of contact. Or just seeing
Yeah.
them. I feel like when it was running down the street.
I feel like that was the first time. And then, obviously, yeah, like now it's full blown.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Good parallel. Youngest. Mutant Zhao. Missing the yellow.
This is all your fault. They left because of you. Everything about you. You're pathetic.
The same hate for the parents.
No, wait, no. Hold on. Who is Principal talking to here? Zhao? Or
I assume she's talking about
Yeah.
Iris.
Or herself? I read that as she's talking about herself. After this happened, after Iris.
After
Killed her.
Iris killed the clone.
Yes.
Watcher is youngest is talking about herself, saying you're pathetic.
Yes, they all left because of you. Because she presented her mom with the gift.
Yeah, and then
Her mom
everybody else.
says, get out of here, kills it.
Right.
And then now she's left looking at her gift, saying to herself, I'm the worst. This is all my fault.
Okay.
Blaming herself for what she's looking at.
Because that's her actions caused the mother to remove the immunity from all the others.
And everybody has to suffer now.
Okay. Yeah, okay. And then that's one less secretary?
Well, this is Watcher. This is the game starting character.
Did youngest have two around in the previous one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one less secretary.
Iris has 3.
Yeah. Youngest has two.
Youngest but Youngest has 2 here.
Here.
One is given to Watcher, which is like, this is the secretary we know, and then she keeps Vice.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So they passed one on to each one.
Yeah.
And now this is extra weird because we are currently in control of this character in this flashback right here.
Fixer, I'm sorry. I had no choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the lineage of passing on the little secretaries is... I'm curious about, like, do you designate a specific shell as, like, this is my chosen replacement in a way? Like, are they made to be special even before they know it, you know? And then there's Blue.
They use us and then throw us away.
That's every era.
Not fair.
Does that mean as well that... Okay. Watcher was communioning while we were controlling Blue. Right?
Blue.
That whole Act 6 part. The whole Chapter 6. Or was it 5? Well, when we wake up as Blue. Right?
Okay, yeah. As a misc, you mean?
As we wake up as a miscellaneous and we become Blue Communion. I'm going to call her Blue from now on.
Okay.
Because that's...
Yeah.
Right? That whole bit, she's communioning. Watcher is communioning. And thus is seeing Blue's world and perspective.
Okay.
But we zoom out at the end of that on the train to be like back in Watcher's body.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a moment of like waking up and getting out of there.
Yeah, they're rebooting or whatever.
Right. Okay, all right, never mind.
Where is she? Is she here? Tell me you brought her. What? What's wrong?
There's something you should know.
Did something happen to her?
Just calm down for a second.
Oh God. Did Principal get her?
Fixer is fine. She is safe. But you can't see her.
Why?
Because she doesn't want to see you. She doesn't want anything to do with you.
Didn't you tell her? Everything that happened to me?
Yes, she knows of your claims. She also knows that, while communing, a fixer identical to her asked you for help. And you had her killed.
That's not fair.
Fanny, she really thought you weren't one to buckle to authority.
Oh.
Okay. I just have to remember. Okay.
So because the fixer in the communion with Principal was fake.
Yeah, no, but okay. Before that, let me just offload the previous RAM being used. The core of my first line of questioning is Blue her own person existing in the world regardless of Watcher? Or did we infiltrate that world, that era, as a new character to find out what was going on, and then we blew up Principal and then got the fuck out of there? Right? Because the separation moment, I don't know how much we're supposed to know right now, but if we're supposed to infer anything, I'm thinking that the separation moment implied Watcher was communioning with someone, and in the way that Watcher communioned with the other sisters to then go into Iris's old memories in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Now Watcher is communioning with someone, I don't know, and going into Blue's memories, and we were watching Blue experience that whole chapter of losing Bartender and taking revenge out by killing Principal with the bomb. And then we get ripped out and dropped back into Watcher, and Blue is still their own individual person who's just now no longer being observed or controlled through Watcher's viewpoint.
Okay.
That's what I think is going on.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if that's correct or not.
I would assume that Watcher and Blue are different people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just think that Watcher communioned to see Blue's perspective. Or control, because I don't know, we also don't know whether communion is taking control of somebody or whether it's just watching them act.
Yeah.
But when Blue was going through Iris's memories, it's the same thing, because we're the player, we're playing, right? So it's hard to distinguish between the two, and maybe you're not supposed to, but the point remains is you communion, you go into someone else's brain, and then they act, or you control them, or whatever the case is. But that's so far I'm just like, Blue is a different person existing on their own. Watcher jumped in for that moment and then got out when we got on the train. Not that Blue was something else entirely. That was just Watcher.
Okay.
Is what I think so far. Because when it cuts to them as a different person, it's like, that's important as a distinction. As far as the line just goes here, right, fake Principal came in pretending to be fake Fixer and set the whole thing up, right, is what we discovered.
Yeah,
but
or at least like tampered with the communion.
But before that, the last time we saw real Fixer was her getting on the train.
Yes, presumably.
And we haven't seen her since until now, where her being on the train, wherever she went, to the other side, discovers that she was impersonated, and realizes you betrayed the impersonation.
Yeah.
And is now just understandably untrustworthy of you.
Jump ship. Fixer. Turn color on her like that.
No.
And then...
Also, Nora's a liar,
to the
so
wind.
who knows how much of this you can trust.
You murdered Mom. Watcher. Fixer hates you. She's the one at the front of the crowds calling for your public execution.
I can't.
And she has every right.
Stop. Please stop.
Sister, maybe it's time to accept that you aren't who you think you are. And there's no one left who loves you.
X to doubt.
But me.
Damn. That is the classic fucking... that is the classic abusive lock you in.
Yeah, they hate you. I'm the only one who
I'm
cares
the
for
only
you.
one.
You got
Right?
no one else but me.
I've had enough of your shit, Mauve. You never stop talking. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of you.
Interesting to just have another Watcher fucking sitting there making you uncomfortable. Okay. Need you. Oh, that's not a reflection. Ah, that's creepy. I hate that. Iris, Zhao. Do you... Yeah, youngest.
Just looking through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come in.
Mother? Are you awake? I need your help. The others won't play with me.
This is Mother's time. Do you hear me?
She needs you.
Does she?
I asked Sister Purple, but she ignores me. Sister Pink won't even. Mother?
That's the creepiest possible place to put a window, by the way. Right next to your bed. Imagine waking up and people staring at you right there. Like, God.
That's what living on the first floor is.
I can give you a massage. Mother! Hello?
Ma!
Stop calling!
Iris, don't yell. You said you hate yelling.
Mommy! Mom!
Just give me a moment, youngest.
Jeez.
Who knows if Iris even would have chosen to be a parent? You know? And here you are, leader of a congregation. Oh god, it's the fucking ghost again.
Oh, from the corner of the eye.
Yeah, that's happening too weirdly deliberately. Like, I think that's an invisible secretary.
Oh.
That is possibly the yellow iris secretary hanging out, watching what we're watching. It's too pronounced to just be like a random thing.
Losing your mind right now.
For sure. No, that's super deliberate.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
You don't have to keep cleaning her room.
Implying it was there even beforehand, all along? Who knows?
It's 4 a.m.
She'll be back any time now. Mother's intuition.
Okay.
You think she's gonna come home grown up? Clean her own room? My cousin? When he came home from college, moved back in and was even worse than before he left. Acted like a returning scholar deserving of a maid. Give me a break. Video her tonight and remind her that when she's back and we're dead, she better clean up nicely.
Still 48. Still just been weeks.
Why don't you say it yourself?
No.
Clara, how long are you gonna stay mad?
Mad? Who's mad? I just have nothing to say to her.
Oh, yeah. It's not salty.
You know, it's interesting because I also wonder with these things, like, are we being exposed to selective memory? Or are we being exposed to, no, not once did her mother ever have anything remotely human to say to her? You know? Like, was it just non-human the entire time? Cold as fuck, it's not within you, you are incapable? Or are we watching the cherry-picked moments that are filtering out potentially nice ones? You know? You never know what the narrative is going for. But it's fucking... it is not a mixed bag. this bag of M&Ms, they're all brown.
Yeah.
You know?
There's been unrest. Insurgencies abound.
What do you mean?
Sisters are rising up against Principal and her new government. I think I can make a case for you to get out of here.
Really?
Let's go over it again. What you told me last time.
And the uniforms.
The moment All-Mother fell to the ground, I turned around. Principal was there, as if she was waiting there the whole time. And then All-Mother called her youngest, as in she's the ancient sister, which makes so much sense because...
Wait, I have it written down that you said Principal took the train with you.
No, that can't be.
You said this was all her idea, and she told you which train to get on and met you on the platform. These are your own words.
I don't remember saying that.
I was late. I tried. I was rushing, and then it was an accident. Can't they see that? The Keepers. There's no reasoning with them. There's no reason with them. How could they? To my children. 3 of them were unlucky, but Pink is in the worst shape. I pull her close, rock her to sleep. She coughs and coughs. Red. I know it's just a game to them. I'll do anything. They know that.
That's what you said to me, Watcher. Principal was on the train with you. Are you saying you were lying to me last time?
No, I swear.
I don't like this.
Keepers of the 50, right?
I assume so?
Yeah.
Watcher, it's not going to bode well for us if you can't keep your story straight.
They were using that term before, but I just didn't get to calling them that.
Keepers are the occupants.
Are the occupants? Okay, never mind. Excuse me. They used that term a couple times before. Yeah.
Guard, another dose.
No, wait. My story.
I need you to help me help you, okay?
Okay.
Clumps of hair falling off. After each visit, I sleep longer. And longer. I comb my hair, then braid and wrap it up. So everything is tight and the loss is hidden. Pink is healing. I cry with relief.
Was Principal on the train with you or not?
No, it was just me.
How sure are you?
How could I forget? Holding onto the train handle and feeling so alone.
But Watcher,
She must have found a way to operate an unscheduled one.
we already checked the records last time. There was no other train. You seem confused today. Is it possible that you're remembering wrong? That you're losing grasp on the past?
Becoming careless, they said. A gentle reminder of my duty, they said. Keepers, I swear. Leave the sisters out of this. Let me bear the burden. Shaking. Can't stop. They can't see me like this. Weak. Please, children, no more knocking. I can't take any more knocking.
Was Principal on the train with you or not?
No, I don't think so.
How sure are you? We already checked the records last time. There was no other train.
No. I don't know.
It's okay, sister.
I feel like my brain is melting.
Yeah. I don't like this.
It's very difficult to keep up with the information that is being conveyed and connecting it to everything we think we know, or possibly don't.
Mother was sick too, you know?
Threads are hard.
Sometimes when it got really bad, she'd start to mutter in tongues. Even I couldn't understand her. She'd walk around late at night, sleepwalking.
Like, I decided to just not even try to parse what she was saying about the sick kids and Pink and the Keepers for a second. Let's get to the end and see if there's a moment to breathe and put it together.
She'd slip away from reality all the time, especially without medication.
You didn't know her.
Based on my observations, it's safe to say that you inherited such sickness from her.
I just want to go home.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here.
Youngest almost walked in during my time with them.
Mm-hmm.
Knock. Knock. Not the visits. Not the threats. Not even the smell of my singed skin. I swear, the knocking will be the end of me.
Like mom banging on the door.
Yeah.
I haven't been in here in a minute.
friend? Eee!
Well, it could be anybody. Whoever. A significant other. A partner. Or partners. It was important to humans before to have more than themselves. And to be intimate with them.
Is that what you do with the keepers?
Excuse me?
The keepers that you whisper to every...
You have no idea what you're talking about.
But I've watched you.
Story time is over.
Wait,
Get out.
but Mom...
I said, get out.
Peep through the door crack.
Hmm.
I watch you through the door crack, bitch. And picture Zhao. Picture Zhao with no iris. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, you shoved me out,
Stay out.
I thought. You didn't shove me out of here. Oh, there's two picture Zhaos.
Huh.
Yeah. Interesting.
How does she know?
I didn't say anything, I swear. She's nosy.
Not an ounce of privacy here.
I'm sorry, Iris.
I'm going out of my mind.
Why don't you tell them?
They are children. What can they understand about sacrifice? To them, this place is just all fun and games.
Maybe more discipline then.
Yes, that's how I was taught.
It's for their own good.
Oh. It didn't push me out
Oh.
this time. Okay.
It worked.
I just asked a question.
I know. Your mother's been through a lot.
She never gets angry at anyone else.
That's not true.
Not like she gets angry with me.
Yeah, the term keepers, I think the first time, or one of the first time we were aware of it was when Principal shows up to Iris and she's like, "Oh, mother, you haven't aged a day." And then Iris is like, "Youngest, what are you doing here? Didn't I just leave you?" And then Principal said that happened 1,000 years ago. Talking to the keepers puts her in a funny state of mind.
Thank you. Yes, okay. We have not been using keepers for the majority of the playthroughs, so I feel like occupants was just
Yeah.
where we were at.
And then... Yeah, in one of the Rist episodes, Nowhere was saying that it was chaos outside, and Watcher says Mother was working with the occupants, murdered all the humans here. And then Iris says, "Stay longer," the keepers said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. In the journal the whole time. Yeah. I'm trying to I'm also like, if you're connecting the analogy to potentially mainland forces, grandma whispering, and teaming up with the opposing force. It I don't know who ends up being the 50 and like them getting wiped out in allegiance with Iris's wishes is where we still need to get more information. So Noah is now wearing principal armor. You have almost completely fucking given up. So this is like, year 3 after Almo. You're wearing the principal colors.
I've come with good news.
I don't believe you.
I've been given orders to let you go.
That's not funny.
Watcher, look at you. You're barely recognizable. You've suffered enough. Guard, disarm the security systems.
I can go?
Yes. Tread lightly, Watcher. The world out there has drastically changed. There is just one thing I need from you.
What is it?
I need you on broadcast to plead guilty. Just confess that it was all your idea. There's a few sentences of apology and then some hailing the provisional government. I've written it all down for you. It will be easy.
You ask me to lie.
That's not what I said.
You ask me to unknow, unsee.
I give you choice to end this excruciating and unnecessary suffering of yours. Principal could have had you killed at any point. Any. This is just a small expression of gratitude she requests.
Small.
Yes, small, but significant. To put the past behind us for good. Okay?
If I do as you say, what will happen to me?
You will be granted amnesty. You'll be escorted to Old Town quarters where you will be reset with a new identity, new function, and where you'll get to live peacefully and quietly. You'll meet new sisters, find new hobbies.
And if I don't?
It'll be exactly this. You, here in this cold, awful hole, with nothing but your thoughts to think. For the rest of your life. What will it be?
No.
Watcher, I beg you.
No.
Guard, you know what to do. You never learn, do you? After
Back in shackles?
all this time.
Yep.
The world is complex and requires a complex response.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
I lied, Watcher. If you don't confess, it won't be exactly this. It will get much, much worse.
A martyr.
2049.
A year passed. Okay.
Whoa.
No. Like, I reject your premise.
Okay, should be enough drinking water for probably the next... you'd already be dead if it wasn't for me.
Shit, I pressed it too soon. 8 years, she was gonna say?
8 days.
8 days.
You and this survival operation. When does it stop?
你究竟講緊咩啊?
Look at you. Spending the rest of your days scavenging supplies, hoarding plastic bags of all things. And what are we gonna do with all these napkins?
I do all of this for you.
Did I ask for this?
屌你老母.
Damn.
Yo.
Yo, play that one back. I want to learn that one.
Enough of this. Always a martyr. Everything you do is for Hong Kong, for your mom, for Iris, for me. All these decades living with you, and I don't even know who you are. I don't even know if you know. Just for once, can you be selfish? Have feelings? Desires?
Stop it. People will hear.
Yeah, okay. Feelings are bad.
Rip.
Who, the neighbors?
God forbid anyone hears. God forbid.
What do you think that smell is? The neighbors are dead. Forget them. Forget me. What do you feel? What do you want?
What a stupid, impractical question.
Wrong answer. Try again. These are the last days of your life, Clara. What do you want? The last days of your life. Surely you want...
I want you to kiss me. Touch me.
Okay. Okay.
We getting lit? Before the end? Are we finally letting go?
Yeah.
When there's no one to prove anything to, no neighbors to fucking impress or... Yeah.
Just us.
Yeah. Okay.
The final hangover.
Nothing to sacrifice and tell everybody loudly that you've sacrificed for. Oh. Oh yeah, we're bleeding all our memories together. Nothing makes sense anymore. We are Iris.
In black.
Oh.
Dancing in the back.
Yeah, I just saw. Get it? Get it? It's your birthday. I mean, for a game so sparing on animation, when they spend it,
Yeah.
they choose wisely.
Drunk talking.
You remember? In the darkest of times?
I am curious as to how we're getting to observe the parents without Iris when she left them, you know? We're getting Clara's memories here. Not through her perspective, mind you, as a third person, but still.
It was songs that got us through.
I thought it was our bickering.
The past haunts her.
That was our last drop of alcohol.
But we have bottomless song.
Ba, I know you've been unhappy for so long. Iris is gone. It's just us now. You don't have to pretend. I regret leaving.
Hey, that's your drunk talking.
You think Iris is spying on them with Yellow Secretary? Invisible Ball?
I regret all that mess we left behind. What was the point? Fighting for freedom? The 5 demands? It was a mistake.
You know that's not true.
All it did was expedite the end. Brought their fists down harder, faster.
Jeez. Losing means you shouldn't have tried.
Oh man.
Come on, Clara.
We lost, didn't we?
It wasn't just about winning.
What? What was it about then?
You remember? In the streets? Hundreds of thousands marching shoulder to shoulder. Biggest demonstrations in HK history. The world watched it all happen. Heard our voices. Saw us bleed.
So?
So? If we stayed silent, didn't stand up for ourselves, they would say, this is how it always was. They would say, this is what the people wanted. But no.
The fight is everything.
It's not the consequence. It's not the
They
consequence.
can't say that. Because it has gone down in history
Mm-hmm.
that we resisted fiercely.
Nice. Nice. There it is.
That we fought for a different future.
There it is. Yeah.
Until we couldn't. That legacy lives in us.
Dies with us too.
Glad it landed.
Yes, but it lives on in Iris.
Wherever she is.
Wherever she is.
You believe all that?
Of course. It's what you told me.
Then I guess I believe it too.
Okay. Like thesis statement. Thesis statement. Underline, bold, it highlighted. Meh. Okay, yeah, fine. All right. That's it. What's wrong with your head? Oh, that's weird. The angle makes it look really weird. Okay, no, your neck begins in the right place. The mask is just really big.
Yes.
Okay. Well then. Besides the clear color change and digs, I love the framing of the ceiling right here. That's deliberate as fuck. You see these
wings?
You see these angel wings coming off the ceiling?
The savior.
Yeah. Pretty solid.
What did you say?
And that would be your halo, I suppose. Your giant sphere. Your giant circle.
I'll do it. Say that again.
I said, I'll confess.
You've come to your senses. After all these years in here.
Years?
Finally. I'm so proud. Guard, no more doses. Let's get some fresh clothes. Maybe a haircut. Replace those broken glasses, won't you? We need to have her appear just like the Watcher we knew and loved.
I'm back. Why did you leave the door open? Yeah. It wasn't easy.
Also, her going along was like a split second. The gate opened for like a split second, and it only opened partially just to squeeze in what he was saying. I guess I believe it too. The slightest drop in defenses.
No one saw me. I swear. Ba? Hello? Pa, it's me. It's just me. There's no danger. No one saw me. 你去咗邊啊？
Oh, is this the point where he jumped?
We did hear that he fell.
Why are the lights off? There's nothing to worry about. I found more IV drip. You'll feel better right away. Ba? I thought you hated making videos. You idiot. How far do you think you're going to get without me?
Oh, he filmed something.
All you have to do is repeat the lines. Simple as that. Do you understand?
I do.
This is the right thing to do, Watcher. I'm looking out for you. Repeat the lines as we practiced. Trust me, okay?
Okay.
We're rolling. Everyone can hear you now, Watcher. Just go ahead.
Sisters. It's me, Watcher. I'm alive. I confirm it is year 3 AA after All Mother. There's something I want you to know.
When they were beating me up, there were 4, 5 of them. They were completely covered up. Helmet, gas mask, shield, no eyes, no skin showing, nothing. What do you do when you face this kind of enemy? My brother called out for me as they dragged him away. That's what he said. What makes a person say this? I'm not strong like you. Like your mother. These sounds. Him screaming. My skull cracking. Do you know why I used to sing all the time? It helped to drown out the sounds.
It's my birthday soon. I hate that. Trapped in this body. Trapped in this age. Trapped in this time.
I never wanted to be a father. How could I? I lost all faith and respect for this world. But I couldn't tell your mom. She believed so deeply that this was how to reclaim the dignity we lost. To be honest, Wimui, when you were born, it was hard for me to love you at first. Then after a while, it was the only thing I knew how to do.
My sister asked me today what it was like to have a father. I don't know. I don't know that Iris anymore. She listened to music, I think. Wanted to draw pictures. That Iris took the easy way out. That Iris should have been stronger.
When you were growing up, there was this rage inside you that would burst out from time to time. I couldn't understand why. We tried to give you everything we didn't have. Maybe you felt the same way I did. Waking up one day on the wrong side of the wrong bed, and then living the rest of your life that way. Like wrong ingredients in a soup. Smells right, Looks right, but in the stomach, it's bitter. Wimui, I thought I could give you a life without such bitterness. But isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit. I promised myself I would die in Hong Kong. That's where my ashes belong.
What youngest maid? All I could hear was blood. All I could taste was bitter. What came over me? Cutting that thing? I've never felt more powerful. Do you see me now, keepers? Look what I am capable of. Look how far I can go. Youngest must learn the hard way. The other sisters will understand. She needs to be punished. Maybe she will finally grow. Maybe I will finally get some peace and quiet. This is the right thing for both of us. I am pushed too far.
Clara, you've taken such good care of me. I think you can finally take a day off. 我想返屋企，我會飛返屋企。We can all meet there for some noodle, okay?
I can't believe you.
They deserve to know.
You think I was going to air this live? Without so much as a dress rehearsal? You stupid, selfish. Principal is not going to be pleased.
There's the final outfit.
This could have been easy. Honorable. Instead... Guard, are we rolling?
Yes, High Minister.
Good morning, Watcher. Care to confess today?
I'd rather die.
Figured as much.
You knew, didn't you? Makes sense now. A knower always knows. You knew what she was doing. And you let her do it. And you let me do it.
Watcher, please. The more time you spend in here, the more stories you're making up. Do you remember this?
Secretary.
Yes. And the piece you used to end Mother. How crude.
You're gonna kill me? Fine. Put me out of my misery, sister.
Extracting a confession is like pulling out a dirty, rotten tooth.
I'm not afraid.
Good. It'll hurt, but when it's all over, all healed, you'll feel cured. Free, even.
What are you waiting for?
Tell me, Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death?
How many times have I told you Principal had a plan?
I see. Who did it, Watcher? Fuck you. Focus on the question, please, Watcher.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand around.
No one cares. mother's sister. But how much do you care for that remaining eye of yours? This will all be over faster if you don't resist. Let's try again. Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death?
Move! They'll get you too! I hope you burn.
A pity. A watcher who can no longer see. Guard, you can stop the recording. Clean this mess up, please. But leave her.
Can't watch with no eyes. Huh.
Wumui,
You can't stop me from going.
not here to stop you.
Is that
I
the
just
previous
wanna
scene
talk.
from before?
Well, not his video, I would say.
No, not the video.
Oh, the-
part
the-
when she's
the-
about to
the
leave
packing.
and it's at yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have much time. They're waiting.
We fled too. You know? Left our friends and family behind.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it was Mom who was brave enough to have hope. Brave enough to want more for our lives. More for your life. Always hard to know when to stay, when to go.
Yeah.
But when we made that choice, we hurt many people. What I'm saying, Wumui, is that she will come to understand your decision.
She's so angry.
I know. That's a mother's job.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Just promise to come home. You don't have to mean it, but false hope is still hope.
I don't know if I like that line. I might not fully follow on that one.
And it will take care of us for a while.
But it's something.
False hope keeps you going.
Creating it for yourself versus creating it for other people, I view as fundamentally different actions.
Joe?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe you were right.
Ooh, you think so? About what?
They won't be children forever. Not like me. Or you.
Iris.
They have a chance to grow. Maybe I should let them. If the Keepers can speak to me this way, I'm sure I can repurpose it. Show them the past.
But
Communion is their mini occupant's ability to speak to you without words, but show you the past, and perhaps you can explain your point of view and how you got here if they can just live it themselves.
they may not like what happened.
Interesting. Potentially.
Maybe that's okay. Yes, it's okay.
As long as you can see why I did what I did. You can see what I sacrificed. Then you'll understand. Then you'll get it.
The most important thing, whether they like it or not, is to remember.
Selective memories. Right?
Yeah.
You communion and you see what's chosen to be shown.
Yeah.
Not, ooh,
The real stuff.
I felt powerful after I slit her throat.
Watcher, Watch her, watch her, watch her.
Still glowing purple.
Oh, look at you. You should be dead, you know. Principal asked for your head. But I couldn't do that to my own sister. So I brought her your eyes instead. Still warm to the touch. Think of this as a favor. You've seen too much. Now you can give that all a rest. Is this how you pictured the future?
Who perpetuated the cycle of violence worse? Iris or Principal? One was born into a relatively normal world, but still, like, under the, like, crashings of the, you know, oppression of them fleeing from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And then the mother that was just so distant. And then the apocalyptic escalation and unforeseen circumstances where the normal world, you know, is left behind you, and before you know it, you're communing and talking to these aliens, and then you become this deity. Or someone born into the most extreme, oppressive, thought-controlled environment, who then does this to break out of it, justifiably resists against that, like, cage, but then decides to take the throne for themselves and continue the system of, like, control and oppression.
Both awful.
Not great.
Yeah.
Principal, you can't imagine what she's capable of. Huh. Or maybe, of all people, you really can. We were happy before, weren't we? We had our functions, our simple pleasures. We had each other.
It was a Norman Rockwell painting. We just have to go back to that time that never existed.
And now look at us.
The games were better before we knew the frame data, Reggie. It was more pure. It was more fun. Can't we go back to that time when we didn't know?
I guess Mother was right. It is our lot to be bound.
Iris. Only her.